Hey everybody, so we have another unboxing here. As you may have saw it a couple of weeks ago, the TinHifi T1S. So this is the unboxing, and I will do a first-hand impressions of it in just a bit when I unbox this one. So as far as I remember, the price range of this IEM comes at around $30, which was sponsored to us by our friends at Keephifi. So thanks to Mail for bringing me this IEM. So let's start unboxing it. So the box is pure white all around. We can see the characters T1S at the front and the logo of TinHifi at the front. The sides you can see TinHifi logo again, and at the back you can see made in PRC. So I think the colorway for this one is white, so yeah, as evidenced by this one. So there's a slip-on cover, and you can see another box here. It's a T1 Plus logo TinHifi over here. Again, pure white. And there we go. You can see the faceplate of the IM, but yeah, it's all tangled up a bit and upside down. But yeah, it looks very similar to KB Ear's more premium unboxing, such as the Lark. I remember it was kind of like this but on a bigger format. So yeah, let's look at the IEM first. It's kind of hard to unbox it and unravel it because there's no tabs or such. Here we go. Let me focus it a bit. Yeah, there's the faceplate of the IEM. It's in pure white, and at the back it's a translucent plastic. You can see it's a single dynamic driver inside. There you go. It's very translucent and transparent inside. And for the accessories, it's included in another box similar to KB Ear's presentation. You can see a set of ear tips. I think this is small, medium, and large, aside from the ones that are included in the IEM themselves. I think this is medium, wide bore. Yeah, they are wide bore. And for the cable, you have a pure white cable, braided, and you have a Velcro organizer type, which is also in pure white. So for the connectors, you can see this is kind of what you will see in usual KZ IEMs, the C-pin type with the sleeve on it and an oval shaped female connector. So if you have other cables that are like this, surely it will fit with the TinHifi T1S. So for the other, I think this is a warranty card of such, yeah, with QR codes and an instruction manual, the typical paperwork. So yeah, that's all for the unboxing. I'll switch to a more standard view for the first-hand impressions in a bit. So here I am again. So I've listened to the IM for quite a couple of minutes right now, and the first track I always test my first-hand impressions in is this one, courtesy of Crinacle, the 1991 MTV unplugged version of Hotel California. So definitely this IEM, based on my first-hand out-of-the-box impressions, this is definitely bone stock. I didn't use any kind of alterations to the package itself, so the IEMs are not modded or such. The ear tips are what I use are the ones that came out of the box. Also the cable, as you can see here. So on this song, the T1S's initial sound impressions are definitely, it's a darker type of IEM. It's not very, it's, I can describe it as warm because it has a slight of a V-shaped clean sound, but it sounds kind of dark because of its mid-bass focus. So it's definitely perfect for those wants a little bit more bass in their sound. So it results in a darker presentation than what I'm used to. My target preferred sound is around for the U shape, a very musical target. So this is definitely not it, but I believe this can cater to especially bass heads, which can really appreciate the punch and the kick that mid-bass focused IEMs have. So the kicks in this song are very prominent, it's very punchy, and it's very resonant. So across the song you can hear the bass song just pulsing throughout. You can feel the pulse. So I believe this is more for a harder type genres or for metalheads just like me. So even if my preferred sound is more of a U-shaped sound, this IEM really performs at heavier songs, such as I tested Spirit Crusher from Death in this first-hand impressions, and the bass line that starts the song, which is a very iconic bass line in the world of death metal. It's very fat and very, again, it's very resonant throughout the presentation of the IEM sound signature. It's very meaty. So everything, even in its kind of V-shaped presentation, the vocals still shine. I believe this IEM is, I haven't seen the graph yet, but based from what I'm hearing, it's kind of like a W-shaped sound with a more skewage to the darker side of presentation. So that's it for Spirit Crushers. So Chuck Schuldiner vocals are very crisp, very prominent, even if the bass is very resonant and very punchy in the mix. So last up in my song list that I did this first impressions in is Bullet for My Valentine, Waking the Demon. So again, just like my impressions from listening to Spirit Crusher, so Waking the Demon is a very heavy song yet again, with prominent vocals. So the bass still punches its way through, even if the guitars are very loud. Still, the bass is the more prominent part, especially the mid bass. That's why I believe this has a more focus on the mid bass rather than the sub bass frequencies, because you can feel that punch, that signature kick you can get out of when an IEM focuses on its mid bass presentation. So yeah, that's my first hand bone stock impressions and unboxing of the TinHifi T1S. So you can look forward to the full review. I will actually write a impressions on it, so a more detailed one than what I said here, so that it will be more clear than what, because I'm not used to saying my first hand impressions with a more detailed wordings to it, more technical, that you can actually, that veterans can actually understand. So yeah, so stay tuned for the impressions of it. So Goji here, thank you and have a good day. Thanks.